Hello friends and family, my name is Daniel Burrell and welcome to Diary of a Manic. Today's topic is going to be social anxiety disorder. We're going to discuss what the disorder is, possible causes of it, treatment options, and how it affects everyday life with people suffering from it. So social anxiety is often referred to as social phobia and is one of the most common anxiety disorders, as well as one of the most common psychiatric disorders, with approximately 12% of the population having experienced it. It is characterized by fear of one or more social situations. It causes considerable stress and impaired ability to function in at least some parts of daily life. I will admit I do have a touch of social anxiety disorder. I'm getting a lot better. It's mostly due to my depression that it's anything, which we'll talk about later in the video. Social anxiety disorder is said to begin early in life, most cases starting by the age of 11. This early onset is said to cause the individuals to be more susceptible to depressive disorders, drug abuse, and other psychological conflicts. The physical symptoms are similar to those of other anxiety disorders. Panic attacks may occur, excessive sweating, palpitations, and trembling. Excessive blushing is a special case in social anxiety disorder. Not to say that if you blush a lot, you may have social anxiety disorder. So social anxiety is often referred to as an illness of lost opportunities, as the individual may make life choices to accommodate their illness. So they may take a job where they don't have to work with a lot of people, just so they don't have to work with a lot of people even though they want to be a teacher or something. So social anxiety exceeds normal shyness in that it leads to excessive social avoidance and substantial social and occupational impairments. Sorry, that was a mouthful. The individual may have a persistent fear of situations where they will be under scrutiny, or a situation where they may do something embarrassing, which is most situations, let's face it. The feared activities can include almost any type of social situation, including dating, talking to strangers, small parties, and job interviews. The individual will have fear of being judged by someone of authority and feel uncomfortable under physical examinations. The individual may behave a certain way or say something and feel embarrassed afterwards, which will lead to social avoidance. The logic being, if they avoid social situations, then they don't have to worry about saying or doing anything embarrassing. Major avoidance behaviors can include pathological lying behaviors in order to avoid social situations and avoid judgment in front of others, which I'm gonna admit I have done. I've made up blatant lies just to get out of going to parties or going out with my friends. And I've also made up situations that just make me look better rather than looking like an idiot. Like, oh yeah, I fought a bear, as opposed to, oh, I tripped over my own 2 feet and hurt myself. So, minor avoidance behaviors include avoiding eye contact or crossing arms to avoid recognizable shaking. Social anxiety disorder has a high degree of co-occurrence with other psychiatric disorders. In fact, approximately 66% of individuals with social anxiety disorder had one or more co-occurring psychiatric disorders. Social anxiety disorder often occurs alongside low self-esteem and depression. That is believed to be due to the lack of personal relationships and isolation-related avoidance. As a result of individuals trying to ease their anxiety, social anxiety often leads to alcohol or drug abuse. It is estimated that 1 in 5 individuals with social anxiety disorder also suffer from alcohol dependence. However, some research shows that social anxiety disorder actually protects individuals from alcohol-related problems, with individuals not wanting to go to parties where the problems will start. I don't really see it that way, but I'm only one man, so. It has been, it has been shown that genetics is the largest risk of an individual having social anxiety disorder. The second largest risk is children learning avoidance behaviors and social fears through processes or observational learning and parental psychosocial education. Sorry, that's a mouthful. Parental psychosocial education, which I'm actually going to do a video on, because parental psychosocial education, which it's going to be very hard to say that many times in the video, is very, very interesting. And in that video, if you watch it, you'll probably notice a lot of stuff that your parents do that you just kind of, oh, like, I didn't realize I did that until I thought about it that way. So sorry, I'm way off topic here. Growing up with overprotective or hypercritical parents has also been shown to lead to social anxiety. Adolescents who are rated as having an insecure relationship with their mother as infants were twice as likely to develop anxiety disorders by late adolescence, including social anxiety, studies have shown. A previous negative social experience can also be a trigger for social anxiety. For around half of those diagnosed with social anxiety disorder, a specific trauma or incident can be associated with onset or worsening the disorder. Direct experience, observing or hearing about negative social experiences of others, may also make the development of social anxiety more likely. Other possible causes of social anxiety disorder are being bullied in adolescence, which I already talked about bullying in one of my videos, and cultural influences, which I'm not going to get into because there's a lot of stuff in there. Many individuals who experience social anxiety disorder take antidepressants, although that's because they experience depression or depression-like symptoms co-occurring with their social anxiety. The first line of treatment is cognitive behavioral therapy, which I've talked about in some of my other videos, with medication only being an option if the individual refuses therapy. So that's social anxiety disorder for you guys. I hope you found it interesting. Most of these actually. At least one person watching these videos will have either someone they know who suffers from it or be the person who suffers from it. And I'm always looking for feedback on my videos, like, if you have social anxiety disorder, how do you feel in social situations? Excuse me. When I had bad social anxiety disorder when I was working at a car dealership, and that was a couple of years ago now, I guess. And yeah, I quit last year, so whenever we had like a big team meeting, I never really had to talk, but I just didn't like being up there. I just didn't want to be there at all around so many people. I would rather just have a face-to-face one-on-one conversation with one person. And when I was put in those social situations, it actually made me like want to vomit, because I was just so tense, and I was trying not to shake, and I was yeah, it was pretty awkward. So thanks for watching my videos, guys. I really appreciate every view I get, and I appreciate every comment I get, and I reply to every comment I get. So with that being said, leave a comment if you would like. Also, watch some of my other videos, like and subscribe if you enjoy them. And last but not least, have a great day, guys.